This is Let Us Eat. I'm Suzanne Ridgway and welcome back to my channel. We're making stuffed Italian sausages today. You're going to need Italian sausage, an onion cut up, small diced, thin spaghetti. Then you're going to need your favorite can of sauce and some mozzarella cheese sticks. If you're new, thank you so much for dropping by and checking me out. Don't forget to smash on that subscribe word. Let's get cooking. I'm going to fill up your pot 3/4 of the way full. And then we're going to put it on high heat and let it come to a full boil. Go ahead and turn on your burner. We went ahead and preheated our oven to 350 degrees. The sausages will cook for 30 minutes uncovered, then 10 minutes covered. You're going to let that come to a full boil and always check to make sure your burner has turned on. I've forgotten many times. You're going to go ahead and dump the onion on into the casserole dish. And then we're going to get those sausages opened up, rinsed and prepped for the casserole dish before we add the sauce on to it. Now that the onions are in the casserole dish, we're going to start getting the sausages prepped. You're going to want to slit them, but not all the way down where you're going to touch the cutting board. Kind of butterfly them so we can fit the mozzarella cheese stick into the sausages. This is a really easy dinner with few ingredients. We're going to go ahead and open up the thin spaghetti. Get it ready for the pot of water. It's just about a raging boil over on the stovetop. Then we're going to open up the sausages and get them prepped for the mozzarella cheese sticks so they're ready to go into the casserole dish. I save my Pringles cans for pastas that we don't use. I like to use what I have at home or what I already have on hand. Preserve and use food in the future. I'm going to go ahead and open up the package. And take out your links. I found this scrolling through Pinterest yesterday, and I thought it was pretty awesome and fairly easy to do. I'm going to rinse the sausages and we're going to prep them. Give me a quick rinse. I always rinse my meats and porks and chicken. You go ahead and cut your sausages. I'm going to do 3. Don't slit all the way to the bottom where you feel the board. You can deskin them as well if that's how you like them. And kind of butterfly them open. You can take your mozzarella stick, or whatever your favorite type of cheese stick is, and push them down into the sausages. We've already gone ahead and put the onion in. Lay in your stuffed sausages. Now we're going to open up our can of Prego. Dollar Tree carries Prego sauce and Hunt's. All kinds of name brands. I'm going to smother the pork sausages. And then you're going to go ahead and sprinkle a couple of teaspoons of the garlic and pepper supreme from Dollar Tree. If you want to add oregano, go ahead. I'm omitting that. We're going to go check on the pot of water. It sounds like it's boiling. And break it in half. We're going to drizzle some oil in it so it doesn't stick together. And cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes. Go ahead and give it a stir. Time your timer for 10 minutes. You want them to be al dente, but not too soft, just in between, and they'll turn yellow and you'll start to smell them when they're done. Now we're going to put the stuffed sausages into the oven. Really easy dinner with sausage links. Something different. We're gonna put it into the center of the rack. These are not fully cooked, the sausages, so they'll go in for about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to cover them for 10 minutes, so 40 total. These have all been washed. I also use them for crafting. So go ahead, put your extra pasta in. They were tall, I went ahead and I broke them in half, so all I have to do is add them to a future pot of boiling water. These are the lightly salted I pick up at Walmart. You've seen them in my lunch videos. We have a shorts players list if you're interested, and I always rinse out our cans. Sometimes I keep them for crafts or storage. Good lid. I always check if anything's charred or jarred. I discard it and put it in the recycle bin. This one we're going to keep because of the fact that it's smooth all the way around. You don't want to forget to add oil. Or butter even. Give it a mix. There's about 4 minutes, 49 seconds. We're going to let it finish. Not quite that consistency I'm looking for. It's just turning yellow. I've never been too successful about cooking pasta for one. See how the wooden spoon keeps everything from bubbling over into a volcano eruption? I've been doing that my whole life. Also put salt on my frying pan with oil so that it doesn't splatter up in your face. In between all the scenes and cooking, when things are in the oven, I clean up, get ready for the next scene to keep the kitchen in check throughout recording. Let's go ahead and check the pasta. I call everything pasta. Thin spaghetti. That is perfect. Turn your heat off, and I'll meet you at the sink to drain this. I'm going to let that cool down naturally. We're going to go back over to the stovetop and add 15 minutes. When that expires out, I'm going to retrieve the stuffed sausages, cover it, and put it back in for 10. Set your timer for 15 minutes, and again, I'm not going to layer it with a top of cheese because I don't have a lot of cheese either in my family. And the mozzarella stuffed ones are for myself. It's just going to be me and my youngest tonight. My husband has things to do, as well as my teenager. There's about 7 minutes and change left. I'm going to take a look at the mozzarella cheese to see how it's doing. It's looking good. I'm going to let it finish out and then cover it for another 10 minutes if needed. 30 to 40 minutes at 350 degrees. The oven must be preheated. I'm going to go ahead and take this out and put it in for another 10 minutes. Be very careful around hot stoves and equipment. I'm going to go ahead and loosely cover the foil on the dish here. And we're going to put it back into the oven. Back directly to the center of the rack. Sausages should be around 145 when they're completely done. or no pink in the middle if you don't have a thermometer. There's about 4 minutes left. I'm going to take it out. It may not need the full 40. If it's melted decent enough, I'm going to retrieve it and take it out. I'm going to use your pot holder because the foil is going to be hot. That is melted enough. Stand and place them on a platter so you can see what it looks like over the bed of spaghetti. Using your tongs, you're going to remove the sausages. A great hack from mozzarella cheese sticks here. Then you're going to drizzle the marinara. This is what it looks like on my platter. The last one's in the dish still. I'm going to let it sit there because it looks really nice with just the 4, 2 stuffed, 2 unstuffed. Always check it with a thermometer when it's done. This is going to be reheated later, and I know it's already at 148. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. My hair is pulled back because it's going to be really, really hot, possibly triple digits in my part of New York today. So I'm doing things early, getting them out of the way. I could just heat them up in the microwave for dinner later. It's a great way to do it, or you can throw it in your air fryer and heat it up with that. Just put foil down. Before we go, when we get to 1,800, we're going to issue out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards, one for new subscribers, one for people who comment. If you're new, you must comment and introduce yourself, become a part of my growing community. You must be subscribed and a U.S. resident in order to win one of the gift cards. We do 2, one for newbies, one for our regulars. If you won in the past 60 days, you have to wait out 60 days. If you won and you don't answer me within 2 business days, you'll be disqualified. Another name will be chosen. We're looking for 10 people to give out 1 5 items prize pack from the Dollar Tree, valued at $6.25. We are sold out of Let Us Eat t-shirts. The prizes and the t-shirts are U.S. residents only. We are not responsible for lost or stolen prizes from Let Us Eat. If you would like a t-shirt, we may do another run of them. For the people who ask for one, when they come in, I'll do a full reveal of what they look like, and we have a bunch of different options on how to pay them that are convenient for you. You can email me if you have any questions about the giveaways or the t-shirts, countryboots1268@yahoo.com, or you can go to my Facebook page, Let Us Eat, Cook, Clean, and Family. Please give it a like and send me a message that way. Thank you everybody for watching.